So we're into week 10 of the training block, which means at the end of this week there's only going to be 6 weeks left. This week the goal mileage is 88 kilometers. I have run every day this week so far. I did another short hill rep session on Monday, an easy run on Tuesday. I ran with a couple of people from my running club on Wednesday evening. Ideally Wednesday would be a tempo run, but it didn't really end up that way because the trails were really icy. So we just sort of went fairly steady. I did a couple of easy runs yesterday because I ran to something and ran back home. So I sort of did about 10k total. And then today the goal is 28 kilometers. If you were watching last week's video, you'll know that I had to cut my long run short, which was not ideal. My knee started to play up, so I am maybe being a bit ambitious in aiming for 28 kilometers today. But back in the summer, when I was trying to make sure I could kind of cover a distance without my knee getting in the way, I just took the uphills really steady, and that's pretty much what I'm doing today. The uphills are going to be pretty chill. Like I'm not driving with my legs that much. I think the act of kind of like really driving my legs on the uphills is what triggers the knee issue. So just gonna see how that works out. I'm not in a rush. Just gonna take it slow and take my time. Plan is to go up Win Hill and then kind of come down, go up Lose Hill, and then sort of wiggle up and down the ridge to Mamator, run back along the ridge, back down Lose Hill, and then kind of essentially run along the bottom of Win Hill, and then do the big kind of longer, less steep ascent up it is the plan. So we'll see how it goes. Running parallel to the railway at the minute. We're down off Win Hill. I'm just looking for the path that will take us across to the foot of Lose Hill, and then we'll start heading up there. So I was going to talk about strength training this week. I will insert clips of the kind of thing that I've been doing as I'm talking, but essentially at the minute we're focusing on like speed and power development. So it's mostly supersets, doing like small numbers of really heavy reps, followed immediately by like 10 reps of something much more explosive, and then doing that 3 times. And my rest times between sets are much longer at the minute, sort of 3-minute rests. And then kind of doing something similar in the second half of the workout, but with single leg exercises. And that's pretty much how the strength training's going at the minute. So I've got 1 more week of that, and then we move into purely plyometric stuff, which I'll talk about when we get there. You'll be excited to know we did that first 5k in about an hour. This is definitely a day out. But yeah, I think taking the hills just steady and slow is the ticket. Let's chat with a lady up on top of Lewes Hill. Also running. I say running, I think the term running can be used pretty loosely today. But yeah, we're just out to have a nice day out and poodle around. I'm not looking for times or anything. I sort of rearranged my Fridays a bit so I don't need to rush on the long runs, so I can just enjoy it when the weather's nice like this. It is glorious. I can't believe how pretty everything is. Right, I'm gonna trundle along the back tour, or the back tour that's along the Great Ridge, not the one that's on Derwent Edge, and then drop down off there, go down a bit, and then go up again, and then go down again, and then go up again. Very descriptive route I've given you there. Not icy, it's muddy, and where it's not muddy, it's icy. It's been very slow going. The ground is basically slippy everywhere, which is great. Done did a 10k in about 2 hours and 22 minutes. So no prizes being won today, but yeah, I'm just gonna make my way up to Mamtor, have a snack at the top, and then come back along the ridge. On our way down from Lewes Hill. It's getting a little bit busier up on the ridge now. Everyone's out having their daytime hikes. Yeah, it was nice. It was good to like actually do some running along the ridge and remind myself that I can go faster than a 15-minute kilometre. Yeah, it's been pretty slow, a lot of it, but it is a really nice day, and I'm kind of been intending to enjoy it a little bit. In terms of what else I was going to do over the weekend in terms of running, I was debating taking part in a Dark Peak club race, but I think I'm just not going to have time. I was going to be 14k around up near Bleaklow, but I'm not sure it's going to be feasible to get that in tomorrow before going to work. So I guess we'll just see how well I do today and whether I do my full 28 or whether I have to cut it short a little bit. Yeah, and then tack on whatever I'm missing over the weekend, I suppose. But it'll just be easy running on Saturday and Sunday, nothing challenging. So the knee seems to be behaving at the minute. We're over just about 16.5k in, so we've still got more than 10k to go. But I am at the point where, like, I'm coming down Lewes Hill and I'll go back up Win Hill, but if things start to get a bit sketchy, I can like cut out bits of the route and make it shorter if I need to. Yeah, we'll see. Like, it might be that I just need to be a little bit careful over the next couple of weeks about how hard I'm pushing things, because it seems to be fine if I take the ascent slowly, which is like not helpful for I've got a champs race in February, so I'm just gonna have to see how that goes, I think. Just see how much I can push it on the ascents. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. It's all a learning curve and figuring things out still. I think it takes a long time to kind of properly get to grips with fell running when you've, like I have, grown up on the fens of Lincolnshire. But we'll get there. Okay, pretty much into the last bit of the run now. I did change my mind a bit. I was going to kind of like come down off Wind Hill and then climb back up it again, but basically I couldn't be bothered, so I've adjusted the route a little bit. I'm just spending a little bit more time down in the woods around Ladybower. So I'm just making my way down to the path on the shore, and then I'll run back to the car from there. I don't know if it's going to come to 28k actually, but it'll be close enough. I think I've been outside for long enough. We're on 5 hours and 12 minutes at the moment, so we've been out for a while. So plenty of time on feet, nothing to worry about there. But yeah, I'll probably leave it here. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm not really sure how videos are going to kind of shape up over the next few weeks, just because we're getting into quite high mileage now. I am quite tired. My business is starting to get clients, so I've kind of got other things to think about and organise and faff about with. So the videos are definitely going to be like on the back seat. They're not going to be priority. So we'll just have to see if I can keep putting them together. There's not going to be any fancy editing or anything, not that there ever is, but they're definitely just going to be stitched together more for the benefit of those who are interested than me actually ever trying to get any views. So yeah, keep tabs on the channel, and I will catch you next time.